What is going on, guys? This is Toxic here, and today I'm bringing you another V2 rocket. Now, this V2 rocket was different in the sense of, in the beginning, my mindset wasn't to go for the V2 rocket. I was doing the daily challenges, I was getting my throwing knife kills, and then I was also trying to grind out part of Chrome Tiger. I'm currently working on the SMGs first, so I had the grease gun out, I believe. But I start out with the ice pick just to try and get the throwing knife kills, and it was different because usually when I go for a V2 rocket, I try to get it in the first half of the game, because the second half, all the requisition kill streaks, it literally makes it next to impossible to get a V2 rocket, just because everybody's calling in firebombing runs, paratroopers, ball turret gunners, carpet bombers. And that's why I said in my last video that, you know, requisitions is plaguing this game. It makes it impossible for people like me who actually grind stuff out to go for V2 rockets. But I don't want to, you know, I don't want to continue to cover that because I could probably make multiple videos about it. What I want to talk about in this one is actually the V2 rocket and give you guys some pointers on how to get these V2 rockets, because it seems like people are struggling. Now, my tips to you guys is basically you want to have somebody, like I have my buddy Shurfinator, or Shurf as I call him. Shurf basically covers my ass. He covers that left side, that left spawn, and he does a damn good job of it. And even if he dies, he lets me know, hey, people coming through the crate, and, you know, shotgunner, sniper, whatever. He covers me while I'm reloading. So you want to have somebody that basically can do that. And as you see here, I pull out the grease gun. I really wasn't even trying to go for the V2 rocket in the start of this game. I just started actually putting in some work with this grease gun. I love the grease gun. It's probably one of my favorite weapons, although I probably don't use it enough. I probably should use it more than I do. I pick up some nasty feeds with it. That quad feed right there, it's all split and broken up, but the Fury kill, I thought I was gonna die right there. But another thing, a tip that I want to give you guys is do not run lethal kill streaks. You don't want to run lethal kill streaks because if you're like me and you watch your kill medals, it'll really interfere with, like me, I count. I don't want to sit behind that Jeep the whole game. I love doing stuff like what I'm doing right now, running around with the grease gun, just putting it to them and pub stomping. I'm not great. I'm not like a ultra pub stomper. I know a lot of people out there pub stomp, and you know, I would love to be able to get onto the level where I can run around and drop V2s, but I'm not Korean. I'm not Dismo. I can't, my skill level is not quite there. All my V2s except for the hardcore V2 have been on shipment, because it's probably the only map left in this game that I enjoy playing. Oh man, that feed right there got split by that dude with the throwing knife, and I wanted to be angry, but I mean, that shit pisses me off right there. Like, my combat shotgun doesn't do that. I use my combat shotgun. I can be in somebody's chest and shoot them and it doesn't do anything. But yet, I can get laser beamed with that shit across the map, and yeah, it aggravates me. Fuck yeah, it does. But it's just part of when they nerf the shotguns. I think they may have done too good of a job. And in the sense of they should have never nerfed them. There was nothing wrong with them, but they nerfed them because of shipment, and people were just dominating and all that. But yet they won't nerf stuff like the explosives. The explosives are fucking ridiculous in this game. Even with Hunker, it's just ridiculous. But at the end of the first half, I'm already streaked out. You know, I think I'm on like an 8 or a 9, so I'm thinking maybe I should go for it. So, fuck it. You see me here, I switch classes. I go to the Lewis, the trusty Lewis. And the reason I use the Lewis is it's got a lot of bullets, and I really thought I was going to die right there. Hunker just saved my ass. But you see how Sheriff's right there on the left of me in the crate? He's covering my ass while I health regen. And then I get over here and I pick some people off, and there's the 10. So, was I on like a 7 or an 8? I may have been on an 8, I don't know. But at this point, he doesn't even know that I'm going for the V2 rocket. He usually covers me when I go in there, and that's just what he does. He's a good dude. He covers my ass quite a lot. You know, I didn't get some super amazing streak with this. I think I got the V2 rocket, maybe 1 kill and died off. It was slow in the sense of, you know, it took a lot of camping because our team had A and B, and they were keeping them on that C spawn, and there wasn't much. You want them to spawn out of that crate when you go for them, and you want to absolutely run Hunker if you're going for them on this map. I run 2 kill streaks, UAV, counter UAV. It helps out drastically as far as being able to basically pinpoint where they're spawning from and where they're going to move. So I run an LMG because it has plentiful ammo, and you know, it's also pretty good at dropping them. A lot of people that I play with are like, well, all your V2s are basically camping, and I even ran into somebody in this lobby who next game ran requisition kill streaks just to stop the V2 rocket. He kept dropping the fire bomber on me, and it was aggravating as shit. And you know, I don't let stuff like that bother me because he got butt hurt. I dropped the V2 rocket on him, but it is what it is. So I pushed this side a little bit because no one was coming from over there. Oop, the 15, calling the UAV, keep them eyes up. And your teammate, the one that's helping you run this, you also want him to, if he's going to actually participate and run it with you, you want him to run a UAV and or counter UAV as well. Although when I go for it, the counter UAV lasts until I can get another one, but sometimes that extra UAV up doesn't hurt, because once you get the 3 UAVs up, it acts like a hater from Black Ops 3 or an advanced UAV from previous Call of Duties. And it shows you what direction they're facing and stuff like that. These explosives right here is what I'm talking about. If I didn't run hustle, I would probably absolutely get murked. I thought I was gonna die with all these explosives coming in. I'm like, please don't, please don't. I'm still trying to figure out how to actually save the game audio as well, and it just won't save the game audio through the PlayStation Share, and I haven't figured out how to. So I may watch a couple of videos on that and see what I can't pull up and see if I can actually get the bullshit that we talk about in game, because this just kind of droning on monotony. It shouldn't be too entertaining for you guys, but the actual game audio would be a lot better because you can hear how Sheriff tells me when people are coming and where they're coming from and shit like that. So right here, am I on the 20 yet? I don't know. I believe I'm 1 off right here. I believe this is where I got it. I don't remember. But I got this one today. It's Memorial Day right now. I got the Memorial Day V2. I would like to bring daily V2s, but honestly, I'm not good enough to drop V2s daily. You know, it's just I get in that good streak right there. V2 called that bitch in instantly. Oh, that's right, I ran out of bullets. Boom. V2. So, and honestly, another reason why I want to be able to figure out how to save the game audio is so that you can hear my reaction. You know, as many as I've dropped, I think I've dropped, I've got, what, 4 or 5 on my channel, and I believe that's like 8 V2s that I've dropped. Because I didn't save a couple of them. because I just fuck up and I don't save them. But even like my first V2 on the channel wasn't my first V2. It was the first V2 that I figured out how to save. I had a buddy of mine talk me into how to save them correctly. And oh, that nasty triple feed right there. But I'll work on making things better. You know, I don't have the equipment to actually record like a lot of people use PVRs or Elgatos or shit like that. I don't have that capability yet, but eventually I will have the money to buy the stuff like that. And then there should be plenty more content other than just Call of Duty. I would like to be able to bring more for you guys, but I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button for this nasty triple kill cam right here, and I'll see you in the next V2, and I hope you enjoyed it. And this is Toxic signing out.